What's up, guys? Stein back with another video, and today I'm talking about depression and how to beat it. So I'm getting this advice from Andrew Tate, and what he says really strikes me with 100% truth, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. Is that Andrew Tate explains how depression is not real, because I've talked about this in other videos where I'm saying using anger as fuel, but basically, if you're sad and in a depressed state, you can change that by transforming your body, by taking care of your finances, by controlling what you can control. Like, you can control if you go work out in the gym or not. If you're depressed, you're most likely fat. If you're depressed, you're most likely broke. You can control how much money you make. Like, these things are things you can control. And the reason why he says that, depression isn't real is because you use the depression as a guide to go after what it is that you actually want in life, instead of just sitting there and just being depressed. But instead you use that energy of being depressed. That's like a negative energy, as opposed to you're in a depressed state, and then you attack whatever it is that you want with that low depression, with that low energy. So you attack the gym. If you're fat and you're depressed, you attack the gym. You go work out every single day, 1 to 2 hours a day, every single day. You drink a lot of water, drink 2 gallons of water a day. You eat the right foods every single day. Everyone knows what the right foods and the wrong foods are. You eat the right foods. You do this on a consistent basis, while in the same time your money is being placed in order. Like, you're making the money that you actually want, and not spending it on alcohol, spending it on drugs. Like, these things will not help you. What will help you is constructive activities, constructive manners, things that will actually help your life, not things that will destroy it. Being depressed, sitting there smoking and drinking, like, people do this for their depression. They think they're depressed and they'll drink their life away, they'll smoke their life away. But in reality, what they need to do is build themselves in the gym. That's where it all starts, is the gym. It starts in the gym. You need to build yourself in the gym, and then you need to figure out more ways to make money, so this way you can actually live the life that you actually want to live, instead of being depressed, being sad, hating your job, hating your life. These are things you actually have to do to improve your life every single day. And most people aren't doing these things because they rely on either drugs or alcohol if they're in a depressed state, or if they've accomplished a good week at work and they want to top it off with alcohol. Like, this is how people handle these types of things, and it's just not the right way to go about things in life. Like, drinking alcohol should be like more of a celebration, but most people just do it every single weekend with no celebration at all. What are they celebrating? What are you celebrating? But you should have constantly evolving. You should be constantly growing every single day, no matter what. So when you look at life this way, you're constantly doing things that are being constructive, instead of doing things that are going to put you in a downward state. Like depression, for example, most people will put themselves even more of in a rut by doing drugs and alcohol, as opposed to going to the gym. It's that simple. Of using your energy of being depressed, using your energy of you being down to go hit the gym, you'll feel 100 times better. Because a lot of people, like, they'll make themselves feel worse, and like, this is why men's suicide rates are so high, just because like man's life is like significantly hard. It's extremely hard. It's hard to find the job you like. It's hard to build a business. It's hard to build a body that women desire. It's hard to do all of these things. It's very, very difficult. It's not easy. This is why you see so many fat, lazy, depressed men out there, because they don't have the drive, they don't have the motive, they don't have these things. And you need these things in life, because if you don't have them, you'll have a lack of purpose. I'm reading Napoleon Hill. I just finished Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and he talks about the number one most important thing is having a purpose. A definiteness of purpose is what he calls it. And you must have a purpose in life and what you're doing to achieve things, or else you will, what he calls it, drifting. You will drift away, and you won't have goals, you won't have ambitions. You drift, meaning You'll go to alcohol, you go to drugs, you'll go to sex, you'll go to these things that make you drift in life, instead of using the constructive activities to build yourself up, to beat depression, to actually, like, grind hard. Like, depression is just a state of mind. You need to get beyond that. You need to beat your mind and not realize that being depressed is just literally a state of mind, and how you can beat it is by simply going so hard in the gym, by treating your body right, by finding out new ways to make more money, by going out, being social with other people. Like, most depressed people, they aren't very social, so they get in that state of mind of, like, they're socially awkward, social anxiety. You need to go out, talk to people, go out and socialize, go out, make more money, go to the gym. Like, these are important things you must do to beat depression, because they're the most important parts of life. If you look at somebody who's depressed, most likely they're going to be fat. Most likely they're going to be broke. Most likely they're not going to have a good relationship with their significant other or spouse. Like, they're not going to have these things. And to get them, you need to work on these things every single day, by going to the gym, by making more money, by going out, being more social, talking to people, talking to random people, starting up conversations, and you will slowly build yourself up to the individual that you are meant to be, instead of simply just coasting through life and just hoping that life will land you something. Instead, you have to go all out, and you have to get what it is that you deserve. You have to go all out. You have to get exactly what you deserve. And if you're depressed, you go after what is making you depressed, and then whatever that is that's making you depressed, immediately find out ways to improve it. Seriously, and you give it your all to find out ways to improve it. Go online, search it up. We got Google, we got YouTube, we got all these devices that you can use to your advantage to put yourself ahead of the herd, to actually improve your life, to actually do something of significance with your life, instead of just sitting there and being depressed. Like, you have to get over this. You have to find a way to improve. You have to go on Google, you have to go on YouTube, you have to find out what you can do, and I'm also telling you what you can do, but you also need to put in the work yourself. I'm telling you what to do, but you also need to do the work yourself. With the combination of these two things, there's no way depression can beat you, because you're literally fighting against it. The only way depression can win is if you let it win by simply sitting there, holding your hands up, surrendering, and giving up. That's the only way it can beat you. But the way that you overcome this is by simply being true to yourself, being honest with yourself, and looking yourself, okay, and saying to yourself, why am I depressed? Literally, analyze yourself and ask yourself why you're depressed. And if you find out the real true answer, okay, this is my problem. Most likely you're depressed, there's a problem. Okay, here's the problem, why I'm depressed. And now there's the solution of this, and this. Those are my solutions to this problem that's making me depressed, and I need to go all out on these solutions, or else I will continually be depressed forever in my life. And this is something that you need to take honest assessment of your life with, because, like I said, there's a lot of men that have suicide rates, a lot of men that don't, you have to take your life serious, because your life will suck if you simply go through the pleasures of life instead of going through the pains of life, like going to the gym, being uncomfortable, talking to random strangers, finding out ways to make more money, being bravery, having a fearless attitude. These things will advance your life, instead of sitting there being depressed and just basically giving up. Literally, that's the phenomenon I like to go by in life, is to never give up. Whatever it is that you have, that you're dealing with, you never give up, no matter what. It doesn't matter what it is. And this is why I like to think of solutions, not problems. It doesn't matter what it is. You think of solutions. You think of ways of how can I beat this depression? How can I do this? We have Google, we have YouTube, we have other things, we have podcasts, we have books, we have all these things we can use. How do I beat it? How do I beat it? How do I beat it? You go all out. You work. You research, you put in work in the gym. You do these things every single day, so that way you can overcome this depression that just is seemingly trying to get you down, but you simply do not let it get to you, because you're you're stronger than the depression. The depression thinks it's stronger than you. You are stronger than the depression. You simply have to get within yourself, use your boss voice. Don't use your bitch voice. As Andy Frisella says, use your boss voice. Go all out on this depression and simply beat it. Like you have to look at these things on a day-to-day basis and say to yourself, how can I beat depression? And go all out. Like I said, the solutions here. We need solutions to your problems. If you have solutions to your problems, this will fix a lot of things, because a solution maker, literally, guess what? The less problems you have in life, the better your life will be. If you have a lot of problems, everything else is just going. This is why I talk about the good life: health, wealth, love, and happiness. If you have problems, you're most likely fat. If you have problems, you're most likely broke. Like, these things matter because they are the core of life. If people have problems, they're most likely fat, they're slow, they're lethargic, all of these things. If you're broke, you most likely do not have work ethic, you most likely do not have discipline, you most likely do not have the things that require work. And this is why I don't like some entrepreneurs that tell you that, you don't need to work hard because rich people don't work hard. And in my honesty, I work hard no matter what, and I advise you to work hard no matter what. And I think what they're trying to say is you work hard on the right things. They say that poor people work hard already, but even though that's true, they say rich people don't work hard. No, rich people work hard. They also use their brains. They work smart too. Like, you have to be able to do both. You have to work hard and you have to work smart. And they say, because then this is why people will slave their ways at these jobs, because they think that this will help them improve their lives, but in reality it won't. This will not help improve your life at all. What will help improve your life is taking care of your health and taking care of your wealth, and everything else will fall in line. Your love and your happiness will fall in line once you take care of these things. But you have to do this every single day, and you have to never give up. Be a solution maker. Don't be a problem solver. Be a problem solver, and that's what I meant. Be a problem solver. Also, fix your problems, and never give up. That's a phenomenon I like to go, is by never giving up of the depression. Like, that's the main thing about this depression thing, is you never give up. You don't allow this depression thing that you think is going to attack you, that you're getting down. You don't allow that to beat you. You simply get up and you fight. You fight with all you have, because this thing can't beat you. It's all a state of mind. Like I said before, it's a state of mind. The depression cannot beat you. You can beat it. You simply have to give up. Never give up. What I talk about all the time. Never give up. Put in the work, and you can beat it. But most people just sit there and they'll give up, and they'll just let depression win. And that's why their life sucks. It's because they're just so down all the time. You have to go all out, whatever it is that you want, and you have to find out ways of how you can go all out in whatever it is that you want. Every single day. Every single day. That's the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we will see you in the next video.